illustrations, lots of fun, new creations. This is a place for you.
Well, hello everyone. It's been like 2 years since I have done an art stream. And it's not because I haven't been doing art. In fact, I did a whole graphic novel and I'm working on volume 2. What's been going on is that the graphic novel is not something I can really stream. But I can stream this dragon that I'm working on. Let me change this song as I just realized what the lyrics were. So that's a fun start. Anyway, um, hi. It's been a long time. A lot has happened. I won't talk too much about it. I'll just start working on this dragon and chat with you guys as we go. Hello, Spongelet. How are you? Let me know how my audio is because I'm using a headset. I have a mic set up that I haven't gotten to yet. And if the music is too loud or not. Might be on the quiet side, but it's audible over the music, which is the important part. Okay, that's good. Um, yeah, I have a filter on it because I got my 5-year-old running around and I'm trying to keep her from being overheard while she's playing. Might be on the quiet side. Yeah, so let me know if I need to turn it up a little. I can do that if this is a little better. I got the mic a little closer. And thanks for stopping by. How are you today? Tired, silly, change. Oh, yeah, the time change is definitely not great. It's been a pain here because we have pretty short days in the winter, and it's starting to get lighter in the mornings, makes it easier to get up. But now it's not. But it's later in the evenings. We have light, which makes it harder to get the little one to bed. Right, I prefer standard time. Yeah, and I know like places like Hawaii don't I think do even time changes, the daylight saving. So that would be nice. I think I might change the playlist. It seems a little intense right now for me. Let's see what else we got. Try this one. Did you do any streaming today? Oh, you do a later start. What time is it there? Is the music volume alright? Oh, well, good enough. It's been a really long time since I've done a stream, and I've moved my desk, and a lot of stuff has changed, so not sure yet. Oh, that's interesting. You can't hear it. That kind of sucks. Were you able to hear it? I apologize if you did not.
Oh, that's fancy.
Well, I could hear it. Can you guys hear it? Oh boy, you redeem fish facts. Okay. Give me a second, let's see. Alrighty. Fish facts. You caught me off guard. I have to think of something. Okay. So, interestingly, to think of a fish fact, I had a bunch and now I can't think of any. Do you have a fish fact to share, little one? Okay, what's your fact?
Fish fact.
Alright. Fish facts. Did you know?
Did you know?
Thank you, sweetie. My little one has a lot to say about the fish facts. So, fish facts. There are over 32,000 species of fish in nearly every aquatic environment, from the deep oceans to shallow streams. And I'm reading this off of Google because I can't think of any of my fish facts from my aquarium keeping and my aquarist skills. They're cold-blooded. There's over 32,000 known species. And did you know that some can swim as fast as 70 miles per hour? And they eat a variety of things. But fish in the wild, like animals in land, are affected by habitat destruction, overfishing, pollution, and climate change. So next time you throw out some plastic, think about whether that ends up in the ocean, because that's a major source of pollution in the waterways. The more you know. Fish facts. Okay, trying to think of, I have to look, this is for a friend, and I have to look up her dragon. She sent me some reference images on Discord, so, not right now. I do have a Discord, there's a link, I hope it still works. Sorry, my 5-year-old is super excited that I just did fish facts and she got to participate. I have on Discord some, I believe, some art reference images. So if you give me a second, I can look up some stuff because I can't remember how many spikes this dragon is supposed to have, or horns. So let's see. Rahara, if you're here, you have to remind me of where I put those reference images to myself. Maybe it's in resources. You could tell I'm pretty rusty with the art streaming here. Let's see. Maybe she sent it via chat? There we go. Alright. She appears to be a pretty fluffy dragon. So this is what we're going for. She's got scaly feet, a fluffy tail, fluffy wings, and ears. I forgot the ears.
Mom, I really love this. I really love that.
Okay, glad you like it, sweetie. For those of you who don't know, I have a 5-year-old here, and she's on spring break. Ears, kind of important. Let's see here. She does have a mane, which is good. But now that I've scribble-scratched all of this, she also seems to have more of a beaky nose. But it's looking very skull-like there. that's okay. I kind of build up from that kind of skeleton view. So we've got the, started with that, getting there. So I'll put another layer in, and then just work my way toward more details. There's probably better ways to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. I guess I could zoom in more. Not that I probably need to zoom in more and be perfectionist about it, but I'm probably going to. I don't know how much ear fluff she's got going on. I kind of want to put lots of ear fluff. I'll be right back. I'm gonna help out my husband with the little one.
Oh,
Okay, I am back. My little one was having, well, quite the tantrum there because she was about to go to taekwondo class. Taekwondo class occasionally has bounce house night. She didn't think they were going to have bounce house tonight, which is probably true. So she didn't want to go, and it turned into like an epic battle of wills. So needed to provide some backup to my husband. He's taking her to class. I'm staying home because I'm a bit sick, and also I'm doing this stream. So, uh, Raniella, hi. I think I saw Black Heart earlier. Hi. Um, Apologies if my audio seems a little off today. I am using a headset rather than my mic from a couple years ago because it's still in storage and I have a new mic boom on the way. I think it arrives tomorrow, so I might set it up during the Fish Friday stream. So, for those of you who have been paying attention for the last week, which if you haven't, that's fine. I don't blame you because I haven't streamed in like 2 years. I was streaming pretty regularly, and then, life, a little preschooler, it takes a lot of energy. So does working full time. And I have a freelance illustration contract that is also pretty time consuming. So streaming went on the back burner for a while, and I'm back. My little one is a little bit older. She does not do nap times. I don't know if you guys remember Raniella, you might. Um, Back when she was younger, she took naps, and then I would stream during the nap times. But there are no naps. When she's in school, I'm working hard to make sure I meet the requirements of my job and my hours. So I wasn't taking lunch breaks anymore because I'd have to leave work early to pick her up from school. But this week is spring break and I'm homesick. And I've been determined to try to return to doing art because if I'm not doing art streams, I'm not really making time for art or for myself or for my friends that I've made over the years of streaming because I streamed for a good couple of years and then left for a couple of years. So I see that some of you guys have made it back, which is wonderful. Um, and I'm really happy to see many of you. Most of you, I think, I haven't seen anyone I don't like. um, so it's really nice to be back. I'm going to stream while my daughter is in Taekwondo class. It might be the way I go about doing art streams, although usually this is my contract illustration time, but tonight, because I'm sick and not feeling too hot, I wanted to do something a little more looser and fun, and I owe a friend a dragon, so I'm finally doing this dragon. Um, it is a fluffy dragon, I believe, and who knows if I'm really with it or not. It's been a while since I've done some fantasy drawings because the graphic novels are historical nonfiction, which is pretty awesome. It's for middle school kids. Um, I will throw up my portfolio there. I don't know if that did it actually did what I wanted it to do. It was a button. Oh, no, that button does not do what I thought it would did on my stream deck there, which I'm also still setting up. So, can't type. Give me a second. There. There's a link. If you go to published works, you will see the graphic novel is the first thing because it's the most recent project. Actually, the most recent project is volume 2, the graphic novel, but I'm still in storyboarding stage for that. So, anyway, I guess I will keep drawing now and try to use my time wisely while my daughter is in class because when she comes back, the intensity of this household increases like threefold. And it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I have ADHD. I'm fairly certain she does. So, it's intense. I think I'm working on this hand here. Let's see how this goes. So I'll probably stream for another 45 minutes, an hour here. And then tomorrow I'll be back, but it's going to be an aquarium stream because I am super excited about having aquariums and being a like entry-level aquarist now. And there's some information about that. Um, as you can see, I have my shrimp on screen here. I have not fed them today, but I think I put some plants in there that needed some cleanup. So it's kind of intensely planted right now. There's a floating plant in there. I have them clean up plants from my other tanks, and then I put those back in when I have like an algae issue. Works pretty well. I got 2 shrimp tanks. So this one off to the right here on my art screen and on my Be Right Back screen and on the Aquarist screen tomorrow. The shrimp are always about doing something. They're fun. Anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow and I will be streaming. Let's see, I've done frogs. I do Tetra Tuesday because I have a big tank with tetras. I have a tank with frogs, which I did last Friday. This Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing my Raspora tank. And that guy is a smaller tank with some Shire fish. So we'll see how it goes. But my husband picked up a GoPro 13 this week. So I'm super excited about it because I was using the GoPro 8 last week. So I'm going to try the 13 tomorrow. Um, and he got it set up for me. So pleased about that. We'll see how it goes. The reason I've really gotten into aquariums is because I have anxiety and I get distracted easily. But I find that the aquariums, when I watch them, my anxiety kind of melts away, at least for a little while, before I have to return to life. I totally did that. I spelled Raspora wrong. There we go. That's the tank that'll be on tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about my aquariums because they do provide comfort. Um, just really nice. And my daughter is into it. She has 2 aquariums in her room. We have, I think, six aquariums in our house. Um, I have one on my wish list, for better or for worse. But my frog tank has Danios and frogs in it. My Raspora tank has, well, Rasporas, a couple other fish like the Dracula Danio, which is a pretty interesting fish because when it eats, you can see what it's eaten in its tummy. I think this is supposed to be scaly, these legs, so I need to think how I'm doing this here. Thinking back to my chickens because they have, feathered legs down to a certain point and then it's scaly. So I'm thinking chickens here. Might have to go look at my chicken's legs to see exactly how that transition happens. And certain chickens have different types of legs and feathers. We had a breed that looked like they were the Duuklas. We have 5 chickens, 6 chickens. We have 6, but we had some Duuklas, um, and they had feathers going all the way down to their toes, and they stuck out real fancy like. They looked like they were wearing little feather flippers when they walked. They kind of waddled. It was very cute. I think the last dragon I drew was Shinron. I wonder if I got that guy hanging around here somewhere. Oh, Dropbox, stop being dumb. Yep, that's great. Oopsies. I should save. Let's see if I still have Shinron here. So as messy as this looks right now, I'm hoping that I will get... I don't know if it'll be as epic in the lighting as Shinron was. What was that? Was that 2020? Oh my lord. Might have been 2023? There he is. There we go. I believe that's the last dragon I've done. Which means it's been like a really long time. But I'm think I'm going with the style. I like doing the kind of thick ink, you know, almost like, hey, you could go get this as a tattoo if you took out all the lighting. I like that kind of thick, fun ink. I guess it's more cartoony. And maybe because I've been doing graphic novels, I'm kind of in that zone right now. But anyway, there's Shinron. Shinron started like this too, a sketchy mess. So, and this guy, the proportions might be a little off. We'll get to that later. Still working on sketching out, trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do here. And I will be looking at chicken legs as my reference image. Let's see, let's look at the planes of here. We've got the top, the bottom. So those kind of, I had to do this Shinron too. Drawing scales is a real pain. Some people probably really enjoy it. I'm not one of those people, but I need to think about how those scales fall across here. Knuckles, knuckles, knuckles. And how those scales will fall across those knuckles. So it's going to take a few layers to kind of work out the kinks, I think. And I apologize if you have a little trouble hearing me. I did because I'm using a different mic. Still kind of working out how I'm doing this. Is my music playing? Where's my music? Okay, it's playing. We've got muscle and sinew in there, but I don't know if I'm going to worry about that. I'm still working out exactly how I'm doing this. Actually, doing fluff is kind of fun because that means less scales for me, just scaly legs instead of scales all over the body. Because one of the things that drove me nuts about Shinron, and I don't even know I did that great of a job at it at the time, but the scales, I don't know, they were big scales, but through here I think they got a little long. I did like a graph. I think some people are much better at scales than I am, so I'm glad I don't have to do too many on this dragon. It's funny, you do some work and you're like, this looks amazing, and then 2 years later you're like, I don't know. I don't know. I would never get a tattoo if I can't do tattoos because what would happen is it'd be like, I want to draw my own tattoo. And then like, I don't know, 2 years later it'd be like, I could do this better, and now I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life. Okay, same thing. Gonna have some fluff happening here. And then it's gonna be scales. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. My shrimp are just not showing today. Yeah, drop some food in there to see if they feel like maybe showing up. There's one. Does this dragon have claws on the back? Just like in the front. No claws on the back. This foot is going to have to be revisited. I'm not happy about this foot. It's kind of tucked underneath in her. Looks like there's an ad break coming up. Might be a good opportunity for me to take a bathroom break. Welcome back. Still working my way through feet. Oh my gosh, forgot how to draw them. Feel like this one needs to be bent more. There's going to be a lot of trial and error, I think. It's been a while. Yeah, that foot's looking really weird. Let's just start that over. The idea here is that the toes are being spread. It might be a little better. Probably good enough for now. Oh, I totally forgot the other foot up here. Okay. And tail. I think the tail has fluff on the end. According to the reference images I have for my friend's dragon, it does. Or she does. Ooh, it's getting a little dark in the shrimp tank. That seems a little better. Ooh, my little shrimpies are all up front now. Dinner time. You guys have probably noticed between my last art stream a couple years ago and now that I'm using a PNG tuber, which is what I usually use for gaming. I may bring the art camera back. I don't have my green screen out. I did move my desk, so different setup, still working out the kinks. So I figured PNG tuber is probably a good time, and then figure it out later. So I beg your patience while I work things out. And hopefully, with time, I'll get back in the stride, the swing of things. How do I want to do this tail? Where are we at here? No, not really feeling that. Might be a little better. Guess I'll add the wings in too. Oh, but does she have fluffy wings? I'm putting bat wings. She does have fluffy wings. Ooh, feathers. Well, it's still kind of the same layout here. Did you know that there are still some birds that have the claws that were associated with the hands of dinosaurs, or the forearms of dinosaurs? One of them starts with an H. I can't remember it. Gonna have to look it up. Alright, so we're skipping that claw there, because we're moving on away from claws into feathers, which is a similar wing structure, but not bat wings. We'll figure out the details of that later. But yeah, there won't be folds in the wings, exactly like that. Ah, feathers are this wonderful thing. When you do it right, the lighting shining between the feathers and the overlapping is amazing. I am not good at it. I've seen other artists do it. It's fantastic. All right, well, we have bat-ish feather wings. I was starting with bat wings. Forgot that the reference image for this character does not have bat wings but feather wings. All right, so here we are. We got to get a pretty good sketch going here. It's taken me probably longer. We started with what? We started with that. So this is where we started the stream. What, like an hour ago? It's taken me this long. And then that, and then that. So we'll take out the other layers now so we can work more on that. I'm gonna make a bigger brush. What do I want? Like, what do I want? How thick do I want to go here? I think it's too big. Might just be the same width. There's the brush pen. Do I want to go this direction with the brush? I don't know what I want to do. Oh, that could be really nice, but I don't know. Here we are at 100%, so you can see how... Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that pen. I feel like I'm really enjoying the dry ink here. And with the feathery, I guess, nature of this character, I feel like that would be a better way to go. We'll go smaller. Maybe not that small. Maybe this. And I think my eraser needs some retooling here. Oop, nope. Eraser is not going the direction I want. I feel like I need to look up some more beaky creatures as reference. I'm looking up feathered dinosaurs. There we go. Found something like eraser's still bigger than I want it to be. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I just moved my mic closer because I realized I talk kind of quietly when I'm by myself. I'll probably leave the eye. Gonna have a crest of feathers, I think, behind the eye here. Well, hello, Schnitzel. What you doing, buddy? My dog is pushing at my feet. He's already been fed dinner. I think he's just feeling a little lonely. Hey, buddy. It's okay. Let's see. Have the beak go back to here. Not sure how I want to do the teeth. All right, how are we looking there? Oh, am I putting it on the same layer? No, I'm not. Thank goodness. Okay, I thought I was putting all my stuff on the same layer, and I've done that before. But that's not the case today. I did good. Let's put a row of feathers here around the horn. And then we have ears. Kind of like a griffin, I suppose. Put some thickness to it. Come back to that. Making some progress. Where's the feathers? Whew. I have been sick, so I'm starting to get a little tired. And nowadays I haven't been that long. Yeah, I can't even talk. But yeah, might just finish the neck here and call it. So I can go take a nice warm shower and relax. We're gonna have a mane of kind of wild feathers. I have a chicken. It's a Polish chicken. Look it up. They have like a fro of feathers. It's hilarious. They don't see very well because the fro is so big. But I think of feathers going every which way and a big mane. I think of that. I'll be probably looking to my chickens a lot while I draw this feathered dragon. Chickens, dinosaurs. Really digging the dinosaurs lately. I might be on later to play Path of Titans with Blackheart. He was here earlier, but he's probably taking a nap because he's on the East Coast and I'm on Alaska time. So if we play together, he has to pull all-nighter and I just get to play in the evening. But if I stream it, I don't know if I'll stream it because I'm already getting a little tired, but I might have a relaxing game night with him. And then later on, think about next week doing that. I will be back tomorrow for the Fish Friday aquarium stream. I won't have my mic on, but I'll be chatting while I'm working. Okay, I think that's probably. Woo! I zoomed way out. All right, so here's where we're at. Here we go. That was kind of the pose I wanted. I'm zooming way out. Pose. Sketch to kind of figure it out. was going for bat wings, then realized I have a feathered one and then a layer with the details. So we're down to this. And I'll probably go back in with like a thicker brush to do that outline there so that it stands out from the background, kind of like that. But right now we're just working out the details, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to color this, because I don't want to color every feather just like I don't want to color every scale, because I'm a bit lazy when it comes to art, especially since I have a freelance graphic novel contract that I need to be working on too. But this is a nice break, doing some fantasy art. Haven't done that in a while. Anyway, I am going to raid out since I'm still under the weather and starting to really feel it here. Let's see who's out. I left my GoPro on when it died while I was experimenting with the stream stuff for tomorrow. Let's see who's around. If I get my Twitch stuff to work. Looking to see if there's another artist on. I'm not seeing another artist right now. Probably because it's nighttime and most people are having dinner, which is what I'm going to do after my shower before I play any Path of Titans, because I'm digging dinosaurs right now. Let's see here. I'm going to raid out to Square Malix, which is part of the Square Squad. Actually, the founder of Square Squad, which is one of the stream teams you could see up there. Square Squad. We'll raid out to her. And then I'll be on gaming. Might be in the Discord chat later. We'll see how much I hold up being sick. But it was really fun to do an art stream again. Yay. And so I will try to come back next week in between my contract work and continue working on this dragon, because it's fun to draw dragons and it's fun to stream dragons and it's fun to do art with friends. Yay. Okay. Raid out, and I'll catch you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Good night, Spongelet.